Hello guys, jumping back in with another commentary video. This is the last round of the Mississippi Gravel Cup 2020 in Bentonia, Mississippi. Super fun race right here. We're jumping in probably about 10 miles or so to go, probably around mile 98 or so. Starting the video off with an attack. I was trying to, get away at the end or try to split up the group, and anytime I saw a little rise, I wanted to punch it, and I saw the hill, turned my GoPro on, and I was like, figure I'd attack. So I did. I'm rolling it right here, but my legs are gone, and I turn around and everybody's shortly on me. And when you attack and you try to pull off, nobody wants to come around you. So I just realized that the gang's all here, and I kind of let up for a second. Oh, actually, I may still be pedaling hard right here. Oh yeah, now I swing off. And yeah, they're not very motivated to come around me at the moment because I just attacked hard. But yeah, so been a really fun race so far. I wish I would have turned my GoPro on in the beginning, but I was just kind of like, oh, there's a bridge out. I'm running over, and then I was sprinting, and then I was in a move, and then I was like, oh, it'd be too confusing if I turned it on right now anyway. And yeah, so anyway, we rode together, good group, and then yeah, basically just we're all together. Then Peter kind of made a little move with probably about around mile 30 or so, and got away, and he was away for probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and had a good effort. And then we slowly wheeled him back and caught him around mile 64 or so, if I'm remembering right. You can see right now we just have been kind of just jabbing it up every little hill at the end here because trying to get away. Everybody's really tired, but everybody still wants to win this race, so we're all trying really hard. And yeah, the end of this race wasn't terribly difficult. It was just kind of like smooth gravel right here, and which means it's going to be a little more tactical and a little more surgy with just punches and stuff. So, but yeah, I tried earlier, before I turned the camera on to attack, and it went okay. We were able to get rid of one of the people in our group, but right now it's no luck so far. Our groups right now is consistent of Scott Coversmith, Peter Reed, Matthew Slavic, Eric Nelson, and myself. Yeah, you can see everybody right here. Everybody's been riding super strong in this race, and definitely been hard to get away, and I've been trying really hard. Fast forward a few minutes to this open little field right here. Cool little airplane flying around as we come in. The sky looked really pretty. I've been attacking on hills, so I'm going to try to attack on the flats right here and see if I can get away with speed instead of power up a hill. So I hit it right there and just put my head down and pedal really hard. But I'm noticing once I start, I can go hard for like 10 seconds, and then my legs don't like pedaling this hard anymore. And so, because if I'm going to get away from these people, I need to attack hard and then maintain a high power for a couple minutes to break away and then settle back down, but I can't sustain that high power. So I remember looking behind myself right here and there on my wheel. So yeah, pull the plug on that attack, and then just kind of I have to slow down really because they're not going to come around me unless I just completely blow up. So yeah. They come through. Nobody's really that motivated to pull right now because I just had to go. I just made everyone go really hard. So yeah, we're just strolling on this flat part of the road right here, trying to figure out right now what I should do next. The end of this race is not terribly difficult, except it is what it's. We're either sprinting up a hill or attacking each other, or we're just kind of doing this right here, just riding, at a really low rate of speed. truck right there. We're running in the deep gravel because of the truck, and then move right over. About to take a right turn right here onto this road. And I'm thinking right now, I'm just ready for this race to be over because it's such a long race, 108 miles. You know, I looked at the profile of this course, and I'm thinking, you know, this has to be the easiest one out of all of them because, like, oh, only like 4,000 or 5,000 feet of climbing. That's not bad compared to the other one, which Ackerman was almost 8,000 last week. But this one was hard. Very hard. I guess all, 100+ mile gravel races are, because you'll get, oh, it's a long race, your power is going to be lower throughout the day. It's really not. It's just as high. Just the race itself is longer. So right now Eric's talking to me. We're going to try to coordinate a little attack and be unofficial teammates right now. He's looking about what we're going to do. Getting ready for an Eric attack. He's nodding his head like, let's go, and puts his head down, and then we go. Sort of sneaky, just in the saddle, and ramp up the speed. And this doesn't work at all. Everyone's right on immediately, but I'm sure it hurt a little bit. So that's what we're doing, And then Eric looks over his shoulder. Yeah, they're all on, buddy, but good effort. So I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna at least pull through at Eric's speed. And then, yeah, I pull off this. The gang's all there. So that didn't work. But A for effort, because there's no chance of you breaking away if you don't try. But yeah, we're all perfectly intact right now. Eric's going. Scott's gonna get in behind me, so he sees that coming next time it happens. And Eric flicks hard again and just pedals hard and then lets up. Cruising pretty good on this gravel part. Well, I want to say it was a tailwind right here, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, Eric's kind of pulling it hard, but nobody's gonna get dropped or anything right here. So yeah, no luck there, but still, it's been super fun, and I'm just dying right now. Although I figured out the secret to this. If you wear a Camelback bottle, it doesn't matter if you lose a bottle in the beginning of the race because you have water on your back. I felt like a master of the universe in this race because I wore a Camelback, and I was just drinking through a straw the whole time and not having to go for a bottle, and so I am well hydrated right now. And I really wish I would have done the Camelback earlier, because not only do you, if you wear a Camelback, do you not, it's easier to drink, but you don't have to stop. So I didn't capitalize on this, but like during the race, everybody stopped at the aid station, and I didn't. I just kept rolling. Now, I didn't attack or anything. I just kind of like soft pedaled with nothing catching, but like I felt so clever with my Camelback bottle. And then several people in this group are also struggling with water right now, and I'm not, because I have water on my back. It's awesome. So yeah, pro tip: wear a Camelback if you can, because they're awesome. So yeah, so I'm sitting on Slavic's wheel right now, and the situation going into this race is I have to beat him to get that jersey that he's wearing right now. I don't have to win, I just have to beat him. So every time I'm attacking, I'm hoping at minimum I drop him, because that would be cool. But yeah, he's been super strong this whole race, just killing it. But yeah, so fast forward to a little road part. This is a pivotal point in the race right here, and on a little innocuous road hill. Peter kind of does a sneaky attack. No one's looking out, like, oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna go with him. And then you can tell he's feeling good right now, or he's strong right now, because I get on his wheel and he's like, oh, everybody's on my wheel. Well, I'm still going to pedal really hard up this hill and just see if I can ride everyone off my wheel right now. And he is doing a good job. I'm hurting being on his wheel right now. He's got the cadence high, just pushing. I wish I had power to overlay right now, but my power meter kind of stopped working like around mile 70, so I just kind of no point in really overlaying the data. And he pulls off and I'm like, huh. And then I turn around. We have dropped Slavic. It's awesome. I was hoping something like this would happen, because now it's 4 of us, and I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna pull through. So I pull through, and it hurt a lot to pull through, especially after how hard he hit it up that hill. But I want to keep the momentum, rolling right here. And then we're about to take a left turn onto the gravel right here. There's some people handing out drinks, so we're gonna pass that right now and keep going because the race is on. So I pull through and yeah, try to pull off right here, and then yeah, I get a comment saying that we've dropped Slavic and that it's my race series now and I need to pull. And my answer to that was, yeah, I get it, but I kind of want to win this race just as much, so if he comes back, that's okay. I'm not going to sacrifice myself to get 4th place, because I still like my chances for the sprint. But my good friend Eric pulls through hard, which is awesome, so he helps me out, because yeah, I don't think Peter and Scott were going to help me at this point. So he comes through with a great turn right here, just ensuring that our gap goes up over Slavic. Because the way the conditions were right now, it is so beneficial to be in a group right now. And then we're rolling up on a little hill right here, and Peter's going to set a good pace into the hill. And I look at this hill and I'm like, ooh, this is steep. This would be a good point to attack right here. And then as soon as I think that, boom, right side Scott goes with a hard punch. And ow. I'm like riding out of my skin right now to try to close this gap, because he came by with a lot of good momentum, and just Scott's really good at those punchy little climbs right here, and I'm just burying myself trying to get on his wheel. Just closing it, but closing it very, very slowly. And I'm on. And I look over, it's just me and Scott. Eric's coming, but he flicks his elbow, and I'm like, okay, this really hurts, but I like this. So I pull through, and I, go as hard as I can right here, but obviously not that hard. I'm not going as hard as Scott went, because he killed it. And yeah, that was a very impressive attack. But yeah, it hurts, but I'm really trying to keep our, keep it just me and him, and I'm pulling hard, trying to keep the speed up. I flick off right here, or around the spin, and then I come through, hoping somebody will take it up, and Scott comes through, and then Eric's here now. It's now me, Scott, and Eric, and Peter is off the back, and we're gonna try to keep the speed up and try to drop one more and make it a group of 3 come to the finish line. Because in the end, it's the least amount of people you come to the finish line with is the best. So yeah, Scott's gonna pin it really hard up this hill right here. And we are cooking. I am in the hurt box right now, because man, we're moving, and Eric's getting arrow and keeping the speed high. And this may not look like that hard, but we're like 105 miles or so into this thing, and it hurts a lot. Yeah, we're also catching some 50s, and stay on your right to knock it down, and then yeah, on your left. And I swing off right here. That's the best I could do. So yeah, but yeah, it was not good enough, because Peter has come back now. So now we're all back together, and we're gonna sit up now. Good effort. definitely took something out of everybody, but yeah. Slavic's still off the back, so I don't want us to come to complete stall, so I'm just gonna keep rolling through, because it's not gonna kill me to ride endurance right now. Because honestly, the difference between riding like nothing and riding like this type of effort isn't really gonna make that much of a difference for me at this point. So I'm just gonna try to keep rolling through and hope that the group does it with me. Because we've invested that work in getting rid of him now. Let's just keep a good speed going, and plus want to get this thing over with as fast as possible, because I want to eat all the cake that's back at the venue. But yeah, they're chatting. I'm not riding the pace is set up. Eric's giving me some signal right now that I have no idea what it means, but I'm just gonna pretend like I know what that means. I should have asked him. I forgot he did this, but he's pointing at something. I don't really know what he's talking about, but yeah. Spoiler alert, that nothing came of that signal at all. Not really sure what that was, but yeah. So we're just rolling right now, and Slavic's just getting closer, because we're just doing nothing right now. As you do when you're at the end of a 8-mile gravel race, and there's going to be a hard sprint finish. And we're almost done. We're turning onto the road right now. We are done with gravel. And it's just a straight road into Bentonia. And now we play the game of who can be on the front the less, and who can go slowest. Nobody's going to pedal hard right here, and honestly, I'm stressed out at this moment because Slavic's absolutely going to come back to us right now, because I'm pretty sure we have a tailwind at this point, and we're not doing any cohesive, rotation at all, so we're just basically soft pedaling, and you can lose a lot of time very quickly when you ride like this slow, especially as someone who's just, individual time trialing to try to get back. But yeah, there's nothing I can do at this point. I'm not going to sacrifice myself and pull to get, fourth in this race, because winning this individual race is very important to me too, and I'm willing to risk him coming back because I feel good about my sprint. So that's what I'm sticking to. But I am just riding at the front right now, and maybe I should, I rotate off, and Scott's good enough to come through. And fast forward a few minutes, because it's all really boring, and I don't want to put y'all through like 10 minutes of us just, soft pedaling on a road stretch. But yeah, we're about a minute or so away from the end right now. We're all getting in the drops, getting ready to open it up, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do right here, because I'm thinking, do I want to be first into the turn? And I'm thinking I do want to be first into the turn right now, because it's going to be like an uphill finish into like a left tricky turn with kind of gravel, and then it's going to be like probably less than 50 meters to the finish after that left-hand turn. And you can see Bentonia city limit, so we are getting close. And my heart's pounding just looking at this video, because it's such a stressful, and especially when I know that I have enough to win this race, I just have to play it right. Because I trust my sprint right now. I've had good success this year with it, so I'm just trying to not mess up, and I'm just trying to figure out where to go, because it's a little tricky because we don't have really signs that say how far away we are, but I'm trying to take mental notes of where the finish is, and I can see that white church right there, and I remember looking at that white church that morning and knowing that white church is very close to the finish. But it's a little more uphill than I remember, and I'm thinking, should I go right now? And right as I think that, Scott goes, and we're coming right up to the finish, and I'm holding on for dear life right now, and just getting in. And this is such a good kick right here. And here we go. We're going to take the left-hand turn into the finish. I'm going to dive on the inside right here, and I'm just going to kick it. And it's awesome. I win. So happy to take this win at this race, and winning this race, I take the overall series of the Mississippi Gravel Cup, and I am super stoked right now. Still stoked. I got a cool jersey, and yeah, racing. This was such a fun race in general, and it would have been a fun race even if I got like second or third. But to win was just incredible and special, and he had to participate in all these races. And here comes Slavic right now. He was so close to catching us. Yeah, he just missed it out. But yeah, it was such a great race for everybody. Peter, Eric, Scott, Slavic. Everybody in this race was awesome, and such great competition. And racing with all these guys this year has just been amazing. So yeah, thanks to Ordinary Epics for putting on this series, and yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for more.